Game 1 between the Pacers and the Knicks was a historic masterclass in strategic choking. Two old-school rivals lit up Madison Square Garden and rewrote the script to start the Eastern Conference Finals. The basketball chessboard was set. Every possession, a test. Every mismatch, a weapon. The following is a full tactical breakdown of this Game 1, and the opening moves that has this series already feeling like a classic. All right, GOATs. Today, we've got an awesome sponsor, Prize Picks, the ultimate destination for daily fantasy sports. If you think you know ball and want to turn your pocket change into serious cash, then Prize Picks has you covered. Here's how it works. You pick 2 to 6 players, decide if they are going to have more or less on their projected stats, and boom, you're basically a sports stockbroker without the boring spreadsheets. And it's not just basketball. You can bet on baseball, MMA, golf. Heck, if they had competitive thumb wrestling, I'm sure they'd have that too. Sign up today at prizepicks.com or use code GOATED when you deposit $10. Play your first $5 and Prize Picks will hand you $50 instantly. Whether you win or lose, let's get paid. The game started with OG getting chicken winged by Turner and Nembhard converting on the illegal advantage. And it was an immediate full court double on Brunson to get the ball in someone else's hands. Halliburton was too worried about the Brunson pin down, and Bridges burned him with the back door.
A pass inside, Bridges came on top, Hart fed him well.
Coach Carlisle then ran this decoy down screen for Nesmith, which morphed into an empty side pick and roll for Miles.
This is Overtowns who closes, and 2 quick ones for Indiana.
Nesmith was the initial primary on Brunson, a nightmare assignment for the Vanderbilt alumni.
Years, Brunson will wheel in and fade away.
And on the other end, to protect Brunson, Coach Tibbs was running a switch-heavy defense with stronger defenders flanking the short king.
It's Nesmith. This is over Anunoby. And what a start for Indiana, 3 of 3.
Obviously, Cat is an X factor in this series, and immediately his self-creation package was hitting. Nothing special, just pure bucket getting and another day at the office.
In this game, Towns around Turner.
Towns has had a great season versus Indiana.
An immediate wrinkle from the Pacers was dragging JB into as many ball screens as possible, and with the Knicks miscommunicating, Hallie punched the gap.
Knifing his way inside. Got it.
Well, the Knicks had a little confusion
Exactly.
Indiana likes to play in space, and with Hallie attacking the emptied left side, Miles is flashed to the nail with Bridges in jail, and Cat as the help was easy offense. To solve the Siakam problem, Coach Tibbs placed OG on him, and with Pascal drawing 2 on the ball, Nesmith got some target practice. The Pacers started the game on a blistering 8 of 8.
Halliburton's got it, released by Siakam, galloping the other way.
As Indiana feasted on good looks by attacking Cat's slower foot speed in the pick and roll. Notice how Turner fakes the roll, but then pops to generate impossible space for Cat to cover. But for everything he was giving up defensively, the big meow was getting it right back on the other end.
Towns open, another 3, got it!
And Reg, I want to know, do Towns and Turner have a deal tonight to leave each other open and let them shoot?
Next, it was some get action between Hallie and Turner, and Karl Anthony Towns was a fish out of water against the 2-on-1 advantage.
Wheeling inside, Halliburton to Turner, right inside and over Towns.
However, the honest truth on the other end is that, try as he may, Nesmith cannot contain Brunson with single coverage.
Brunson bullies his way in for 2.
Boy, the size advantage that Nesmith has over Brunson, and Brunson just moved him like he wasn't even there.
Nembhard, an even worse option.
It's Brunson carving his way inside.
When Cat became the hub at the top of the key, Bridges' flare drew 2 to Brunson, and the 45 cut created the paint look.
Towns, the cutting Bridges. This is over Siakam.
Mitchell Robinson has been the best rebounder in the playoffs.
Offensive rebound, up and off. And a foul as Robinson was trying to collect it inside. Rebound, another one.
What a luxury if you're Coach Thibodeau to have a player like Mitchell Robinson.
It will be interesting to see if Coach Carlisle will try to shoot him out of the game.
From Reg throughout these. Here's a 3 from Turner. Got it! And he has been shooting lights out from 3.
Or implement Hacka Robinson this series, because he will be a thorn in Indiana's side if you just let him play his game out there.
8 players in gold for the Pacers. It's been on the floor.
Robinson from Brunson. Robinson is impacting this game on both ends of the floor.
It was all offense and very little defense to start the series.
He's going to get it back.
Hart. 3. Bridges. What pace to this game.
With 36-34 being the score in New York's favor at the end of the first. With Brunson on the bench, Coach Tibbs started the second going to OG off the Robinson pin.
Bride, Robinson, Anunoby with the ball. Sets, it's a three.
He has really improved his three-point shooting.
On the other end, TJ was a problem with his little fake nashes around the rim.
Finds a gap and gets it to go.
After Payne had gotten burned, Bridges wanted to be the primary, but initially it was just new defender, same result. On the next possession, a hard hedge with Bridges recovering from behind ended up being the solution to the TJ migraine. Knicks and Raps fans know all about OG's coordination issues, and Indiana was taking full advantage of that deficiency.
Relentless speed. Here comes Siakam, scooping it home.
When he is on your team, OG will give you the full roller coaster of emotions every minute he's out there.
Here comes Anunoby. Hold on to your hats.
Cam Payne hadn't made a three since Game 1 of the Detroit series.
It's a three in the corner. Payne can't hit. Out of bounds it goes.
Bro was waiting for the conference finals to enter his final form.
Drive. And they swing it around. Payne with a three. There they go, Stan.
See, he heard you and took offense to it.
That's the reverse.
And those offensive rebounds by Robinson and Hart.
Bridges tries to untangle himself. Payne, a three. He's hit two.
Indiana continued their super conservative defense, with almost no help being offered in the gaps.
Towns is at a three. Driving here hard into the defense and caught it. Hitting the deck, and Turner could not stop him.
A 13-1 run for the Knicks.
Towns. Payne. Karl Anthony Towns. That's a three. Timeout, Indiana.
With the Pacers being one of the league leaders in pace, the Knicks were also doing a good job of matching speed on the offensive end.
The rebound, here comes Brunson. Cross court. Hart drives hard to the hole.
New York was doing a tremendous job of not giving Tyrese any breathing room whatsoever. But because he's not a heliocentric star like most in the league, his team can still hold water when he's not absolutely on.
And here comes a nice three outside. Aaron Nesmith, they needed that triple.
Of course, Halliburton is coming into his own as a superstar, and there's only so much you can do against his greatness.
Halliburton makes a go. Great touch. Puts him. Will spin and fire over Bridges. Tyrese Halliburton.
And when he saw a Knicks Brunson and Cat pick-and-roll coverage, Tyrese decided to order a large fry on the side with that order. On the flip side, Nesmith was still fighting for his life against JB in isolation.
It was 29-3, Reggie, when he scored 20.
Oh! That'll count. Brunson careening off bodies.
Unfortunately for New York, with Robinson on the bench, the rebounding advantage had started tilting in Indiana's favor.
Three straight away. Halliburton knocks it down.
How often do we see this, Reggie, where offensive rebounds lead to threes?
However, with Brunson answering back on the Siakam cross, it was a 7-point Knicks lead at the half. The second half opened with Brunson attacking baseline, but when he got stuck, OG's flash into open space provided the release valve.
Brunson driving right inside with a bump and a feed. Oh, nice feed by Anunoby. And the Knicks have their biggest lead tonight.
When Bridges and Towns switched on the Hallie pick and roll, Hallie invited the mismatch to a dance.
To Towns. Pretty scoop and give him 16.
The battle of the bigs continued.
And Turner.
Towns has got to get up on him on that.
And with Nesmith getting hung up on the cat flare, JB was able to turn the corner and get to his spot.
Play to the rack and take it in off the glass.
The Pacers were hunting mismatches to perfection. Step 1, force Bridges to switch on to Siakam. Step 2, get Hallie to reset and send the entry immediately. Step 3, let the Cameroonian cook fufu in the paint. Coach Tibbs then ran a Spain pick and roll, but the timing was off, allowing Nesmith to keep up with Brunson. But now with 2 on the ball, Cat feasted on the weak side. When the Knicks switched OG off of Siakam, it was an immediate re-entry for Pascal to cook in the post. But with OG OG coming to double, Nembhard was the easy read.
He finds inside the open Nembhard.
Every New York mistake was being punished with relentless pace on 4-on-3 advantages.
It was deflected and picked up by Halliburton, who puts on the brakes, and Turner's free. Lasers one inside, and Siakam will finish. New York timeout.
Beautiful.
The Knicks will have to attack Tyrese at the point of attack more, because his defense on ball is atrocious. Both Brunson and Halliburton were finding success attacking bigs in space.
Shot clock at 4. Good cut, good drive, good shot. Brunson.
Footwork and change of pace.
Yes.
You just saw a master class right there.
Because if he just goes quickly to the rim, Turner stays with him and blocks it.
Acrobatic move right there.
And after Obi got the offensive rebound, he attacked the closeout and rewarded the big fella with the no look.
Oh, knocked away Anunoby. Picked up Toppin. Oh, and a pirouette for 2.
Man, what an outstanding defensive play. Wow, look at his head. That's a beautiful move.
With poor defenders like Mathurin on him, Brunson was getting to his spots at will.
Wheeling inside Brunson with the bump in the Mathurin and a foul. No,
They're going to count it?
I think they should.
they are. Brunson got it. Mathurin picks up his first. Brunson to the line to try to complete the three-point play.
After an Indiana double drag, Tyrese found himself on an island against Robinson, and there was nothing the big man could do against that soft, unorthodox jumper.
He played this way against Boston. 3 Halliburton. Wow.
But Mitchell Robinson kept controlling the glass, extending possessions and setting up the Knicks for second-chance points on ball reversals.
Comes up with it. Another offensive rebound for Mitchell Robinson. 4 of them. Brunson.
The Pacers tried throwing aggressive doubles at Cat to get the ball out of his hands, but the ball was finding its way to the weak side for clean looks. The quarter ended with Siakam and McConnell executing their own versions of bully ball.
Led by 7. McConnell flies to the rack.
The dogfight was officially on as the Knicks clung to a 3-point lead heading into the final stretch. The Knicks entered the fourth with a perfect 4-0 record when leading after the third quarter in these playoffs. And right away, Indiana's coverages were still inviting Brunson into his comfort zone. With Thomas Bryant sagging, JB had no problem getting to his mid-range office.
18 points a game in that series.
Brunson chipping his way inside to get it go.
But Coach Tibbs was dealt a major blow early, with Brunson picking up his 5th foul.
He'll try to wedge his way into that defense with Brunson in front. Now he's underneath in a fake.
My goodness.
What's a foul on Brunson?
Yeah, but
5.
Immediately that was a foul on Brunson. Why did it take so long?
With Jalen off the floor, the Knicks needed a lift, and OG finally found his rhythm.
Anunoby. Quiet tonight with 6. Puts up a 3. Got it!
That's a big 3 right there.
It is. Down low, Anunoby. Mathurin picks him up.
And with the Knicks taking a 7-point lead, Rick Carlisle had to burn a timeout. But the break didn't stop the bleeding. Indiana kept on fouling jump shooters and giving the Knicks trips to the charity stripe.
Turner's on him. McBride on top. 1 to fire. 3. No! Fouled on the play by Nembhard of Indiana.
The Knicks were punishing the Pacers in transition. A McBride block triggered a fast break.
9-1 run. Here comes Siakam, and he tried to go inside and pile drive. Knocked away. McBride got a hand up there. Well defended by the Knicks. Towns 3. Off. Fouled. Neesmith.
Out of the baseline set, Towns was imposing himself physically down low and punishing the Pacers.
McBride will inbound. Towns underneath. Fumbled it. Reels it in. Got it to go.
He followed that up, staying active defensively against Siakam.
Away by Karl Anthony Towns. Shot clock at 4. Down goes Siakam. Nembhard shot. No. Rebound Hart. Bodies down.
And OG kept the pressure on in transition.
They got Anunoby, who will drive and put it down.
With Brunson sitting, the Knicks had erupted to a 14-0 run that built a 16-point cushion. Indiana needed someone to stop the bleeding, and Siakam answered the call.
The galloping Siakam. The collision into Towns. Got it, fouled send him to the line.
Seeing OG looking to post up, Robinson set a screen for Cat, giving him all the room to launch from deep. But the Pacers weren't waving the white flag yet.
It's Siakam with the spinning shot.
With a screen from Bryant, Nesmith was getting all the daylight from beyond the arc to cut the gap. The big bodega was running a clinic in the low post. There was just no containing that force.
Towns got it. Oh, look at his hack. He goes right into Bryant. He goes inside and got it to go.
Still, Nesmith was thriving downtown off a top-end screen, but Brunson was quick to answer back, freezing Shepard with that deadly deceleration.
The other team. Free Brunson.
The game had now turned into a sprint with both stars trading baskets. With the Knicks crowding the strong side, Nesmith was punishing them from deep in the weak side.
Nesmith three. Good. Got it. That makes it an 8-point game with 2 minutes to go.
The Pacers were showing two on Brunson to force the ball out of his hands, but their full court pressure left cracks, and the Knicks took full advantage.
Pressure by the Pacers. Towns, Bridges, Towns to the hole.
However, down the stretch, it was Nesmith's world beyond the arc.
Nesmith three. Good. Another one from outside. Nesmith again. Three. Got it. He's a flamethrower.
I don't know what the controversy there was.
Nesmith, it's a three. It's a 2-point game.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
a 2-point game with 22 seconds to go.
After OG split a pair at the line, Indiana had life. And with the game on the line, they went to their certified killer.
Halliburton, he'll take it. He'll backpedal a three for the win. And no! He got it!
Unfortunately, it was ruled as a 2 and we headed to overtime. To start overtime, Indiana stayed with single coverage on Towns, and he made them regret it.
Towns and Turner. Good looking shot. Karl Anthony Towns.
The Pacers were still aggressively doubling Brunson, and the Knicks made them pay with Hart finding OG lurking all alone at the rim.
Anunoby got it to go. 4-point New York lead.
But the Pacers countered, pushing the pace in transition and punishing the Knicks' transition defense. With Brunson on 5 fouls, Indiana started targeting him on switches as he had to trade with caution.
Brunson right there playing with 5 fouls.
And that's why he just has to get out the way.
Halliburton, meanwhile, was rejecting the top-end screen and punching the gap all the way to the cup.
Setting a screen, flying inside to the hole. It's Halliburton.
We are seeing some absolutely special plays here at the rim.
Indiana's swing actions were generating second-chance looks, and with the Knicks scrambling, Toppin was on cleanup duty.
Nice ball rotation. Halliburton fakes. This is a three. Oh, and slammed in by Toppin.
But with Tyrese showing late help, Brunson was splitting the defense and getting to the rim.
Makes a fake, splits the D, and gets it to go.
He is so good.
Wow.
See how low he put the ball once he split the defense.
On the next trip, a backdoor cut by Nembhard created a passing angle for Tyrese, and he punished New York's ball watching.
There's the screen. Now the switch. Inside. That's for 2. And Indiana recaptures the lead.
Out of the sideline, out of bounds set, Robinson overhelped, and Toppin had a clear runway to the rim.
It's very easy. Here comes Toppin. Got it. Timeout New York. 15.3. Pacers by 3 in overtime.
Missed opportunities from Brunson and Towns in crunch time sealed New York's fate.
Down by 3. Here is a 3 for the tie. Short. Caught by Hart. Out to Towns. To tie. No. Rebound. Fought for. Loose. Bridges has got it. Clock is ticking. Out of bounds. It's Indiana's ball with .2 to go.
And the Pacers overcame a 17-point second-half deficit, stole Game 1 in Madison Square Garden, and flipped home court advantage to take a 1-0 series lead.